Welcome back to Gonzo World, where we're discussing the Oscars and making some predictions on what's going to win. We're into the lead actress category now, our final category for the evening, and we're going to be talking about the different actresses who might... First up, we have Yalitza Arpaio for Roma. So this is the woman in Roma who plays the housekeeper and the nanny called Cleo. This is the actress's film debut, first ever role in acting.
Yeah.
But like her character, in real life, she's a Mexican immigrant. So this is why she's been picked to play the role. It's very heartfelt, very honest performance, and she can clearly identify strongly with the character because it's something that she's used to, this racism that she experiences, being treated as a second-class citizen almost throughout the film, and just the nanny of the family. But despite that, it's a nuanced performance, quite sort of down, and she's got a strangely sort of blank personality, like not much personality sometimes. I think it's because as that character, she doesn't really get the opportunity to choose much. She just has to do whatever she can because, you know, she's poor and she's an immigrant, and this is a time of quite strong racism in that time.
I mean, maybe this is just how maybe the writer must have portrayed the story, because and also given the the background, you being an outsider in a country. I mean, it takes time for you to develop an in-depth character. So I mean, but I haven't seen the movie. This is just purely speculation.
Don't bother.
No,
I do. I'm interested to see.
Yeah, but this is just purely speculation. But how many times did she get into the Mexican culture and all that in the movie?
So.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess she does sometimes.
So okay. So maybe his cultural lens needs to be cleaned.
Maybe.
We need to clean his cultural lens.
I can't. Yeah. Yeah. Whereas Fran is Italian and she's also half Ecuadorian. So living in Italy, she was used to. So I think she could identify quite a lot with the character as well. So I mean, that's maybe why, as a white man, I don't have that much in common.
In his life.
You and your sauce.
You've got a sauce in your life.
So, I do think though she's unlikely to win. It might win best. I think it might win best film. I think it's going to win best director. Actually, I think Roma will win best director because critics love the film for some reason. So it's possible she might still win. I'm going to give her a 3-star rating. She's an outsider chance. It would be amazing if she did. Her first ever film, she wins the Oscar. That'd be crazy.
She's going to be a superstar if she wins this.
Yeah.
But even if she's been nominated, which is also good. So,
yeah, we might see her in future things.
Oh, definitely, I think.
Next up, we have Glenn Close for The Wife. This is based on the novel of the same name by Meg Waltziner. So Glenn Close also won the Golden Globe Award, the Critics' Choice Award, the Screen Actors Guild as well. So she's won 3 different categories. So she's clearly been she's a strong possibility for this. She's got a very sort of strong and emotional performance in this film.
So given the psyche of the character.
Yeah, both the leads are very good. So I think she's got a strong possibility. I'm going to give it a 4-star rating.
So practically these 2 women crazy, and they have power and they have wealth.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. Right. That's it. And you know what happened.
Okay, on to the next nomination. We have Olivia Colman for The Favourite. Olivia Colman, you know her. She did Broadchurch, The Night Manager, and of course Peep Show. She plays Sophie in Peep Show, which is what I knew her from, and she's great in that. She's funny. In this, she plays Queen Anne, and it's quite a big step up for her in terms
of...
She
like a natural beauty to her. Yeah. Even without makeup, she looks good.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying this is going to influence the vote, but I think sometimes it does.
Well, she doesn't. She's not like sexy in the film. She's almost anti-sexy because if you see the film, you'll understand. It's weird. Yeah. But interesting, and her performance was really good. Queen Anne was very depressed. She was like half mad. She was full of grief, and it's a very over-the-top performance at times. She's sort of running around the palace, just weeping and things like that. She plays it brilliantly, really over the top, really funny, and full of grief. So there's a lot of grief. So there's a lot to play with in that character, is what I mean. Also, she won the Golden Globe for Best Actress.
Yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. But I mean, I think from what I've seen, even when I have time, I'll watch it. From what I saw in the trailer, and I think they because I saw a short clip of it, she seemed to have she was really like immersed into the character.
Yeah,
Hands out how I saw the.
No, she's great. She's great in everything. I've never seen Olivia Colman not be great, and this would be a huge. This is the biggest thing that she's done, and if she wins, it'll be huge for her career potentially, because she was always more of a TV actress, and now suddenly this big film, Oscar nomination, would be great for her. I'm going to give it a 4-star. I think she's one of the favourites for this role. Also, we have Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz both nominated in the Best Supporting Actresses category. So there's a chance, I think at least one of them's going to win. I think either Olivia Colman win or one of them for Best Supporting Actress. Maybe not both.
Let's see what
happens, you know. And we're not going to be talking about Best Supporting Actor or Actresses, but because we don't have time. But we'll see. So, on to the next actress nominated is Lady Gaga for A Star Is Born. Interesting to be talking about Lady Gaga in terms of film, isn't it? She's a musician traditionally, and everyone was quite surprised to see that she could act so well.
Well, actually, I think Lady Gaga is an entertainer from day one.
She definitely is.
She's always been entertaining the public, and now she's just taking it probably one.
And the way she disappears into her different roles, those suits, is a mark of a great actor.
But don't forget, I think she has a niche with the drag audience. You know, because sometimes I think she dresses or something. Yeah.
She in the beginning scene, she's at a drag club, and she does a song "La Vie en Rose." Very nicely done in the film.
So
you remember
I think she's been acting for a long time, but not just in the way we used to seeing her, like Gaga.
Yeah. So it was nice to see her again. She's very authentic in this film. She's all the makeup's been removed. You know, and without the crazy costumes and stuff. You know, just no makeup and stuff. Sometimes it's interesting. She looks and she looks pretty, doesn't she? She looks nice. She's perfectly.
She looks okay.
It was nice to see her naturalistic, and I thought it was a perfect part for her to play. You know, she could identify with it clearly because she lived in this role. You know, growing up and struggling, and struggling with the decision of whether to compromise with your artistic vision, things like that. So I imagine it's something that she was quite close to her heart, which is why she does it so well.
So she was able to channel that energy from
Yeah. So I think she's got but having said that, I don't think she's going to win. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I think she's got an outside chance, but I'd be surprised if she won.
Who is she up against?
Well, as we've been saying, Sophie from Peep Show, the Olivia Colman, Glenn Close for the wife, who's definitely a favourite, and the actress from Roma. And there's one more after this we need to talk about. Well, I'll go through that when we discuss who's going to win.
We get there.
Yeah. However, I do think, she's been nominated for the soundtrack should win. Let's be honest, for A Star Is Born. I'd be surprised if it didn't. Original soundtrack's great, and also she'll almost certainly win Best Song for Shallow. In the shallows.
Well, the thing is,
but that
we don't know that. We don't know yet.
We don't, well, but it's a given because that song has been playing non-stop on the radio, and I love it as well. It's a fantastic song.
Yeah, the music is good,
and the soundtrack in general. That final song, you know, I'll never love again.
I should say.
Yeah, it was nice. A really great original soundtrack, I thought, by Bradley Cooper. So, on to our final actress in this category is Melissa McCartney for Can You Ever Forgive Me? This is based on the 2008 memoir of the same name from Lee Israel, who was a sort of a cover writer. And it's about Israel as she tries to revitalize her failing writing career, and she does it by forging letters from deceased authors and playwrights to make them seem like, you know, they're real.
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, no, it's...
I need to watch this now.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Stuff to watch.
And I know, right? So, you better do it before the 25th so you can decide. So, we're used to Melissa McCartney being a comedy actress, aren't we? Mm-hmm. She's known for Bridesmaids, for Spy, for all those sort of comedies.
Out there.
And she's good. I really like her, actually. She's actually funny. You know. She doesn't just play I'm fat. She's also got quite a lot of depth of the character, I think.
She gets paid a lot.
Yeah, she
One of the highest being a paid actress.
Yeah.
And she just give it all.
Yeah,
that we know for sure.
So it was nice to see her go into more of a dramatic role. in this film. When it's comical at times, but it's also quite sad and quite sort of heartfelt. So it was nice to see her sort of cover more dramatic roles, and I'd like to see her do that more in future as well. And she can really act. She's nominated opposite as well, Withnail from Withnail and I, Richard E. Grant. You know that film? A bit of a British classic film, and it's his first Oscar nomination as well, which is interesting. I'd really like to see him win the Oscar. I think it's unlikely as well, though.
We're gonna have a party in here if he does that.
Damn right.
In London,
especially if Bale wins. But it was nice. It was nice to see him getting recognition because he played a classic character, and he is quite a callback to his character of Withnail. He plays an alcoholic, kind of manipulator. Okay, so it's a tough call. I think it's going to go between Glenn Close and Olivia Colman, with maybe Gaga having an outside chance as well. But should we have a drum roll? I've got the envelope. Okay, and the Oscar goes to Olivia Colman for The Favourite. Oh, no way.
Yes. Okay. We're just messing around.
Well, it's going to be close between Glenn Close, and Olivia Colman. I think it's going to be, it's going to be a tough one.
Seeing that I'm a guest, I can't really say much. All I can say is, okay, let's see what happens.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen The Wife or The Favourite, then it's going to be a tough one to choose. But I'm kind of hoping that Olivia Colman wins because I really like her, and I think she's great, especially in The Favourite.
She got style. She's unique, so.
But it could well go to Glenn Close. It's because she's actually had more of the wins in terms of awards so far, so it seems it might go her way. I don't know, it's a tough one. So I think it's going to go Olivia Colman, then Glenn Close, and then Yalitza from Roma, and then Lady Gaga, and finally Melissa McCartney. So that are my different Oscar nomination categories. Just as a quick recap, Best Film, I think that it's going to be won by The Favourite. And Best Actor, I think it's going to be won by Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody. And Best Actress is going to be Olivia Colman for The Favourite.
We have to bet on this.
Yeah, I think we should.
All right.
Should we wrap it up?
Not money. Yeah.
Not just respect.
Yeah, just respect, just mutual respect. And
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my nominations. Let us know in the comment section what you think will win, whether or not I'm right or wrong. For different categories, I'd be really interested to hear your opinions because at the end of the day, this is collaboration. And it's interesting to see what we think. And I hope you'll join us next time, where we're going to be talking about maybe this post result and seeing a little bit of analysis of the Oscars and what happened, maybe. Be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for watching, and join us next time. Thanks very much.